You want to see what? Yeah, exactly. And Tyler, I think that this is a very rare opportunity for us to really
Whoa. Okay, this is why you wanted me here, because Connor's not here.
on a brother-sister connection. But also, like, Connor did us last weekend for a girlfriend. For a girl!
Yeah, and guess whose fault that is? That's your fault.
Why?
You encouraged it.
No. Connor told me Saturday would be a good day. And I was like, oh, good. Saturday 3 o'clock. I was like, yeah. And I said, okay, great. I will put it on the calendar. And then I put it on the calendar. It was like, oh my God, what's he making that?
No, what I was saying was it's your fault that he has a girlfriend because you encouraged it. So we're all blaming him.
He has a girlfriend because he's in love. Tyler, have I ever gotten in the way of anybody's relationship?
Yes. Yes, you have.
I've never gotten in the way of your relationship. What are you drinking out of that coffee cup?
That is green tea.
What a wholesome little bitch you are.
We're trying. We're trying hard. So where's Connor? I gotta know.
I don't know. Can you say hi?
Is he supposed to be here?
Yes, he's supposed to be.
What?
But we're a little early.
How you doing, Junie? Junie, you're all grown up. Rick Moranis, man.
Rick Moranis. Moranis. Not Moranis.
Moranis, whatever.
Well, but you know what's crazy?
It's like Uranus, same thing.
Yeah. But look who's here.
Oh, it's like it's Christmas vacation.
No.
Wow, Ian. We all appreciate your commentary.
Welcome.
Tyler, what is this hat? The hat is super fun. What are you doing? Where are you at?
I'm in the basement.
Is this your basement?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the room in my basement.
Let's see it. Are the boys asleep and the girl asleep? The girl's asleep.
There's a lamp.
There's a lamp and a table.
And there's an unfinished wall, table, computer monitor. Not much going on. There's a window.
I mean, Tyler, that's what I think of you. Not much going on.
Again, who invited you?
Yeah.
I live here.
He lives here.
Hey,
sat down with the
guys.
daddy-daughter dance, which you will have in your future because you have a daughter. One.
Dude, I don't even think we do that stuff down here.
Yeah,
Maybe they do.
It's actually outrageously.
I can't believe they don't serve beer.
They need to serve beer.
We need to petition.
They need to serve beer.
Powers that be.
Just beer. Well, apparently they used to serve beer at the daddy-daughter dance, and it got a little out of hand.
As it should. I mean,
Ava, we
I
have
gotta tell you guys what I did.
Ava in tears
my
because she didn't
gosh.
win the dance competition. June.
Hi, Ava. Hi,
You
June.
say hi to Uncle
Jaybird.
Hey, but you need another hug?
That's your godfather. We got a magic kit. Hi, godfather. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Hello, Jaybird.
All right. Hey, text Connor because I have a big agenda for today.
God help us.
Okay, well, I already texted the group in which he was involved in, so.
Let's go. Can you go get our cooler? We have to have a cooler. Tyler, are you not drinking? What's going on?
It's Lent. I'm trying to give,
It doesn't show.
not drink as much.
Okay. So,
Beers.
Tyler, you know what I gave up for Lent? I gave up.
Chocolate.
That's so easy. I gave up zinning.
Nice. Good for you.
What is happening?
Connor, are you trying to copy me? Tyler was trying to hate in my Hawaiian shirt.
How can you hate on it? It's
Dude,
like
Ian, why aren't you wearing your
75 degrees here, and it's basically like Hawaii right now. It's great.
Hawaii.
It's 75 where you're at.
Listen.
It's freaking cold where I'm at.
I mean, it's typical Tyler complaining about situations he's made himself.
I
That's
expected to have somebody over at my house, but I guess all right. Listen, man, it's fine. Everything's cool.
I was in his basement.
No,
You can tell by his.
He wanted to wear his ridiculous hat and complain about his self-made situation.
Yes, everything,
Guys.
Tyler. Everything you have done has been your own decision.
Let's just change the subject to Katie.
Why don't we keep
Fantastic. I love talking about me. Okay.
But it's more fun to make fun of Tyler.
It really is. It really is.
This is why I don't come to these things.
Well,
I didn't know
Tyler,
you're
I
such
feel-
a little...
Tyler,
Flower
we
child.
only have like 10 subscribers on our own.
So you need to get some guests in here and get these numbers boosted.
I think so. All right. What's up, guys?
Ian, look what I have in the background.
What does that say? Oh, Kansas City Chiefs.
No, look at the book to the right of it.
Joe Beef.
That's
What
right.
up? Connor, tell us about Joe Beef.
Is it surviving the apocalypse?
The
or the
It
apocalypse.
sure
original?
Hey,
is. In fact, it's such a phenomenal book that I don't think I can do it proper credit. I think Ian should have to describe what it's like.
Real quick, did we get you that book for Christmas?
Yes.
Or okay, we did. Okay.
Obviously.
Well, I thought it would be appropriate for you guys to have a cookbook that was designed to make food for a shelter should the end of the world arrive.
Why are you guys both? Well, I know Tyler's a conspiracy theorist.
I mean, he probably has a million cans in his basement.
What are you talking about?
So where's your can storage?
Tyler, true or false? We've had men walk on the moon.
True.
All right, hold on. I've got one for you on that. Katie.
See, that's the
Katie.
most non-controversial answer I can
Katie,
give.
I've got one for you. So the thing is, NASA 100%, they faked the moon landing. What the problem is, they hired critically acclaimed director of the time, Stanley Kubrick, who was so adamant about realism in his movies that they shot it on location on the moon.
That's what counts for a counter joke.
I am over here just crushing it.
Audience, hold your laughter.
That was.
We should get a laugh track on
We
this
should.
thing. Do you guys have one?
We could. We could.
I would use
yeah,
it.
we can do whatever.
Can I get a mute button when it's not appropriate?
We can do that too.
It'd be like an Everybody Loves Raymond show.
Yeah.
You know?
Or Friends or Seinfeld.
Or
Yes.
I think maybe there's like 2 or 3 people in the world who watch The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, there's lots of people who watch.
Yeah, me and Grandma used to watch it every once in a while.
It's great. It's great if you don't like actual funny shows and you just need something in the background.
Yeah, exactly. I used to fall asleep to Friends.
One of my favorite jokes I saw online was, I wish I had, like, I think Netflix bought Friends for like $100 million or something. And somebody's like, I wish I had $100 million to buy Friends just so I could remove the laugh track so everyone else could see how unfunny that show is.
Hey, oh my God. Why would you take that away from us?
I didn't say that. That was a joke on the internet, and I thought it was very funny.
That's not funny at all.
I enjoy Friends. What I don't understand, Tyler, and you might have something about this, is I don't understand why Ross, clearly the biggest of the Friends, does not simply devour the others.
There's not that many people that would get that joke.
Yeah, but you did.
I did get that joke. I do like it.
I don't actually get it.
And that's a verbatim quote, actually, which is kind of fun that you got to use it. Guys, weirdest thing happened to me today.
Tell us.
I'm standing in my kitchen, kids are eating or whatever, and I can smell in one spot. I can smell poop. I don't know whose poop. I don't know if it was dog, kid, my own, don't know, but I smell poop only in one spot in the kitchen. I still haven't found it.
Hey, beer.
It's still there. I looked everywhere. I wiped down the sinks. I did everything. I wiped down or I sprayed, did everything. Couldn't do it. I resorted to, just to make sure, washing my beard, just in case, still there. I mean, am I living in a Twilight Zone here? I have no idea. It's a mystery.
Have you thought that the smell of poop is actually inside your nose? Yeah.
The smell is coming from inside the house.
Because
literally.
Guys, I gave up zyns for Lent, and Ian is over here like zinning.
6s. I feel great.
But you're on the 6s. Ooh, he's moving up in the world.
What? That's all they had. I prefer 3s.
But I think that giving up zyns for Lent was the hardest thing I've ever done, which is crazy. Because I've never been a cigarette smoker.
Beyond childbirth.
Nicotine is actually beyond. I think it's harder than giving up alcohol. It's nicotine. I mean, now I understand why it's so hard to quit smoking. Like our grandparents were like, literally, I'm so glad I gave this up because, oh my God, it's really hard to give up. And we're only like, 10 days in?
Yeah, you got ways to go. Yeah, I gave up drinking technically, but then I drank like last night at like a work event. And so that's why I'm not drinking tonight or on Sunday.
He's
trying.
drinking.
I'm out of it, so.
You look like you've been drinking for quite some time.
Yes. Tyler looks like he's been living in a cabin in the woods and has been mailing questionable letters to elected officials all over the country.
Yeah, you really do. So, Connor, tell us what's going on. We had a big week this week, so we had State of the Union address. How do we feel about this? Connor, you are like boots on the ground in Missouri. What's going on?
Yeah, didn't watch it. Didn't want to. Instead, I watched the Mizzou-Tennessee game, which actually was way more entertaining.
Did Mizzou win?
Yeah, that was
Mizzou
pretty good.
Win. And they won against ranked Tennessee to make it to the, hopefully, cross fingers, they're going to make it to the big dance. and then losing the first round like they always do.
Well,
Isn't
NCAA tournament. Love it.
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't watch the State of the Union address. So
I watched like the first couple minutes, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get the highlights at some point, and I focus more on state level stuff, so I just don't really care. It's like, all right.
Well, it's lucky for you because there are no highlights.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I cut it out probably right after they gave the standing ovation to the USA men's hockey team, and shout out to, you know what? I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the first Connor to ever win the Presidential Medal of Freedom. They gave it to the goalie with that amazing stuff. I was like, oh my god! So
Well, he had 41 of them. So
I know, but they only showed the one, but he did great.
question. They gave the goalie, named Connor, name a little irrelevant, but they gave him a Medal of Freedom?
The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the highest civilian honor that can be given. And President Trump, and it's up to the president to decide who gets it. He also gave a bunch to multiple veterans and people who have done a lot. But it's like, but that was the one that I saw. So there were. He gave out a lot of awards that night.
A Medal of Freedom.
he probably played the greatest goalie game in the history of hockey.
Yeah, but guys.
Yeah.
But why does that? Why the Medal of Freedom?
Because the United States men's hockey team, I don't think, Ian, correct me if I'm wrong on this, we haven't won gold in the Winter Olympics since the 80s, since the Miracle on Ice.
1980.
Yeah, since 1980. And to do that, and against Canada, no less, it's not their national sport, but they're way better than we are. So,
Connor, do we also know that the women won gold?
they sure did. A shout out to the U.S. women's team. You all kicked ass against also Canada. Canada's 0 for 2.
Yep. And
Dude, they're pissed, but I'm sure.
God,
They
this
are
was such a
pissed.
great game because Tyler, you missed it. Ian and I just went to Puerto Vallarta, and now Puerto Vallarta
Won
is
the women's hockey championship, Tyler. Yeah, sorry.
I thought aren't they the ones who put together the bobsled team?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are the Puerto Vallarta bobsled team.
And then they made a movie about it.
Yes.
Why this is another reason I don't go to Mexico. I don't like it. I don't want to deal with any of that
the
stuff.
last time I
Tyler,
went to
you don't
Mexico
go
was
anywhere
with you.
you can't drive to in 20 minutes. It's all right. St.
I go to
Louis.
St. Louis all the
Hi,
time.
Jay Bird.
So within 2 hours.
That's a better assumption. I don't go to Kansas City, really.
Kansas City.
What's wrong with Kansas City, Tyler?
It's
There's nothing wrong with Kansas City. It's just, I know what's wrong with it. It's too far from my house.
Hey,
Well,
fair.
and also now that the Kansas City Chiefs are no longer in Kansas City, Kansas or Missouri.
Missouri.
They're still there.
I mean, they
They're not
still
moving
are
till-
for
they're
like
not moving
5
for
years.
another
aren't
like 5 years.
they? Yeah.
5 years. Then why are we talking about this? Like, why is this a thing? Go.
I didn't bring it up, Katie. I didn't bring it up. That blame your brother
Yeah,
and your husband.
Right.
They're always inappropriate stuff.
Blame your brother, blame your husband.
So, Katie, you were talking. You know what? Let's talk about something like that's light and everybody wants to talk about. Katie, tell us what's going on currently in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Yeah. Well, the Mexican government assassinated the head of the cartel in Puerto Vallarta, where we were. And finally, we haven't been on a trip, just us two, with friends in years and years and years. Can't tell you the last time.
What?
And we literally, cars are being blown up and people were sheltering.
Right.
So
Right.
bad
So,
for
like-
the tourists and the people that live there that are not cartel. That sucks. That sucks. And
They
we
blew
were.
up
I mean, yeah,
Costco.
it's
They blew up the Costco.
They
yeah.
blew
So
up a Costco.
just another reason why I don't go to Mexico.
I mean, you have before.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's cool. It's cheaper than going in U.S. or whatever. No, it's all right. You can go down to Florida and get about the same experience.
In all seriousness, my heart does go out to all the people in Mexico and who are affected by this. It is brutal, and I hate that this.
Well, that's why they all.
I was gonna say I hate.
That's why they just come up to the U.S.
I mean it's. I'll be. Tyler, you're not wrong. It's a big reason because these cartels,
they come to the U.S.
do not care about the lives of innocent people as long as they just make their money, and they'll kill anybody who gets in their way. And it's horrendous. It's horrific. And my heart goes out to them. It's like, I mean, and because that's the reason they're reprising, they're hitting this hard, is because they want to send a message to the Mexican government and saying, this is what's going to happen every time we do this, or every time you try to come after us. And I don't know, that's, look, I don't know. I don't know what to do in that scenario. It's like, if you're the Mexican president, what do you do?
Well, this is not a political podcast.
It's not.
So
it is not.
we don't have to decide it here.
Yes.
today.
Tyler, talk to us about the farm.
We have way too many chickens right now. I
How many
ordered
chickens do you have?
150. Well, not really that many. I mean, in the scheme of things, but we ordered 150 laying hens, and then I went and got them from Cackle Hatchery down in Lebanon, which is like a little less than 2 hours from us. I drive down on a Tuesday morning, leave at like 7:30, get there by 9:15. They open at 9. There's a line out the door. I'm getting 150 chickens. The vast majority of people in front of me, I think all of them, were people who got I wanted 5 Buff Orpingtons and 1 rainbow chicken. And, I better take one of the Rhode Island red. Well, actually, can I have dude, it was that all morning. Now, I love those people because I like chicken people in general. It's kind of like force people. You're your own group.
It's kind of like Texas people. I like Texas people.
Yeah, it's like, but for me, I was like, crap, I'm in line. It took me an hour to get through the line. And once I got there, they said, hey, we're having trouble finding your order. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll hang out. They shipped it, and I told them not to ship it. I didn't pay for shipping. They shipped it to my house because they ship it, and guess where they ship it to? They don't ship it straight from their factory to my house. They ship it from the factory to their distribution center in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, then to the post office. I had to go to the post office the next morning at 6:10 a.m. to pick up these chickens. So they're all stressed out. We lost a few. We're still losing a few, but they gave us I ordered 150 and they gave us 170. And I will say, shout out to Cackle, they felt so bad about it that they sent me home with 30 chickens for free. They were like, I'm sorry, we're going to do that. They shifted to some kind of new whatever. Anyways, so we have 200 chickens in a brooder right now.
I love that so much.
What's up?
Gretchen, she's beauty and
It's Owen's here.
Owen, come on the pod.
Come on, Owen. Come on the pod.
You want to say hi?
And go to sleep.
Well, then hang out on the couch.
She's beauty and he's grace.
Yeah, he can't go to sleep.
Ava, come say hi to your cousin.
You want to say hi?
I appreciate that this podcast is really just like an extended version of the kids saying hi to each other. All right.
It's like
Owen,
me
Ava
and my
and Jay.
brother talking.
Here we go. Owen,
you guys come over?
What?
Ava's right there. She wants to say hi.
Ava, how old are you now?
And Jay.
7 years old. No, that's not right. You're still 3.
6, 7.
She's on the camera right there. You want to see?
Katie, do not start.
I hear.
Hey, Jay, what is on your shirt?
You just say hi or go back to bed.
Yeah, we don't like this shirt.
Actually, I do though.
Actually, I do so.
Mommy,
I don't know. Is that a Chicago Bear or is that a Chicago Cub?
Oh, I lost my tooth.
Jay, are you a Cubs fan?
Guys, go watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So they watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Rick Moranis.
Yes, shout out Rick Moranis. You ever want to come on this pod? You are ready.
Go watch the TV. Yeah. Okay, great. All right.
You know the story about Rick Moranis, Tyler?
Oh yeah, we did it on the last podcast, so you can't do it today.
Fair enough.
All right, so why did you want me here?
To talk about the farm, maybe give some pointers for life.
Yeah, because Tyler, to be completely honest, you're kind of ruining our vibe. So let's pick it up a little bit. Maybe it's because you're
Be
not.
less grumpy.
Are you not drinking? When you're not drinking, are you not as fun?
Are you not fun?
I'm
with
totally
a
as fun.
push latte.
I'm totally as fun.
Are you?
Experience says differently.
Can I tell you that I feel like I'm this zenning? Guys, this is a problem. This is a problem. Nicotine is so addictive.
Yeah, that's the point.
Uh-huh.
Never been a smoker. I've never been a smoker. And like literally, I'm like, oh my God, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to give up.
Yeah.
And then he's sitting,
I don't even like those zyns that much.
you don't like zenning?
Well, I mean, they're fun when you're like drinking, but like
Yeah.
in general, they make my
Well,
stomach
that's
hurt
all I
if you
ever
swallow
do.
it.
No, it's just when
Yeah.
I'm drinking,
Yeah.
which is
I never zen sober.
But they make my stomach hurt whenever if I swallow it, so I always spit it, and then they have artificial flavor in it that makes it weird. I think I'm sensitive
you
to it or
should
something.
never swallow a zen.
No, the
But you mean like the
spit.
saliva, the spit.
Tyler, does it have red 40 in it? Is that why you don't like it?
No, it doesn't.
No, that's an artificial color, Connor. Big difference.
Hey, what's
I wanna
wrong?
find
What
it.
is wrong with
I think
red
it'd be
40,
good
by
to-
the way? I don't understand it. I've had several people tell me that you shouldn't do it.
It's made. I think it's made from oil, from like petroleum based. I mean, that's not true, of course. I just made that up.
Right.
Just because everything's made out of oil.
Yeah. But you have on several occasions stated that like we shouldn't be using red 40. What's the reasoning behind that? I honest to God don't know.
I think it's just because it is derived from petroleum. I just Googled it. It's created through a chemical process using crude oil.
But we do.
So-
But we have food in plastic, which is also derived from crude oil.
Are you guys
Yeah,
Googling this
Plastic
right
is
now?
bad.
Okay.
I'm not Googling anything.
Okay.
See, I miss the days before we could Google everything when you could just spout misinformation and you just carried that for like 20 years. It's like, nope, yeah, that's what you do.
Tyler and I think, are both Virgos. So we just say whatever we think it is to be true with the utmost confidence. And it could be completely wrong.
So
That's a
then,
Virgo.
That's right.
so then what, as a
Tyler, what do
Scorpio,
you do?
what do I do? I'm Scorpio.
Scorpio. And Ava's a Scorpio.
That's right. Ava, you and I are Scorpio.
Feels like Scorpion, like I'm gonna like stab you to death with venom.
Yeah, we do that.
When I was at Mizzou, they spend money on the most unnecessary things, like the lazy river in the whatever it was at the Mizzou rec center.
Yes,
rec
I remember
collection,
that one. That was awesome. I enjoyed it.
Ian, this
There's a
thing was
lazy river at the rec center?
Yeah.
when I was there.
Had a
It
rock
was
climbing wall into the lazy
millions
river.
of dollars, and the reason is they have to use that money, or else they'll get less funding next year.
Bingo.
And so it's such a bad. The government's the only place that works like that, where they give you money and then you have to figure out how to use it. Most people in the world need money, and they tell you how much they need, and then you give it to them. In this world, the government tells you how much you're going to get, and then you have to figure out how to use it. It's insane.
Corporations are like that too. They're like, marketing, you have $52 million this year. And if you don't spend it, you lose it.
But there's
It's so weird.
more good is because if they lose money.
None of you are wrong.
Anyways,
None of you are wrong.
that's my take on it. That's a hot take, by the way.
Hot take.
Aww.
I mean, I will say this week has been nuts.
Yeah.
Nuts. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't been this exhausted since.
Since you married me.
And let me guess, Katie, the whole time you're thinking, God, I would love a Zen right now.
Good
God.
suggestion.
I want one so bad.
Nah,
I
don't
will.
do it. Beer
Don't do it.
beer was fun.
It's
I see it. I get it.
Yeah. Well, what else has this week been crazy besides that, I guess?
yeah,
Or is
tell
that
us.
just it? No, is that just it for your week? Why's been crazy?
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. What's going on, guys? I have an idea.
Dude.
All right, Tyler, I need your opinion on AI.
All right,
we go.
so we have been traditionally we use a boar to inseminate our sows, but we're gonna try to artificially inseminate this next round with our best sow, which is Bonnie. And so Bonnie is
It's a highlight reel.
she's a Duroc sow, and we want to do it. We want to AI her with like full-blooded Duroc, and then that way we kind of want to build around our sow herd. So
Are you?
I'm all for it,
Yeah.
but I don't want to use it all the time.
Tyler, are you going to use Grok or Claude?
I think we use like a straw type thing.
Excellent work. Excellent work.
Excellent.
Now we remember why we bring him on these podcasts.
But seriously, like when people talk about AI, I seriously think of AI-ing animals and not like the artificial intelligence. So
What's AI in animals?
artificial insemination. It's like if somebody does the turkey bait, like if a human does the turkey baster thing, artificial goes to a sperm bank or something. Yeah, it works. We got to get them in heat first. I don't really know how that works for humans, but with the sows, they got to be in heat.
Good tip.
Let's see. I had a wonderful week. It was incredibly busy.
That's nice.
Multiple
Good for you.
12 plus hour days, but Wednesday was really awesome. So the legislature decided to have this thing called the Taste of the Southeast, which is Southeast Missouri, and they brought a bunch of people up, including an old friend of mine. His name is Dwayne Schaff, who is the now owner and proprietor of Celebrations Restaurant, where I first cut my teeth. That was the first time I ever worked at a restaurant. He was the boss. And I'll never forget when he hired me. I walked in and I'm like, look, man, I just need a job and I'll start as a dishwasher. I don't care. But I said, I want to be a bartender at some point because I always wanted to be a bartender in college, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, come dishwash for us for a little bit and everything. And mind you, this restaurant was in like a house. So they didn't have an industrial dishwasher. I had to wash everything by hand.
I remember you.
And he and he helped me. He taught me everything about fine dining, about good wines, about good alcohol. That so he came up this week, and I hadn't talked to him in years. He is now running unopposed for Cape Girardeau City Council. He owns Celebrations as a brewery down there, and we were to talk about Cape, and I got to introduce him to a bunch of people up here in Jeff. Well, I say up here in Jeff. I'm in Lewis Creek, but like you know what I mean. But it was just so good to connect. It was amazing. Like I would tell him about what's going on in my life. He was telling me about what's going on in his. And it was one of those things where like, man, I feel bad because I'm like, I hadn't had an opportunity to really connect with you again, like without everything else going on. And after the event we went to Big Whiskey's at Jeff, and we were just chatting. I mean, we were there for 2 hours. I don't think we drank a thing. Literally, we were just talking to each other. And I'm like, it felt so good to reconnect with somebody who meant so much to me. And I was like, oh man, he's just such a great guy. So all I know is shout out to Dwayne Schaff, shout out to basically everybody who lives in the city of Cape Girardeau. Cape Girardeau, Missouri is actually amazing. Everyone should go there sometime. And I think I've decided at this point, at least once a year, I got to go down.
Yeah, you should. Like a reunion.
Yes. And it was just, it was just amazing. Other than that, busy.
By the way, 2 points on that. I love the name Dwayne.
Yeah. And it's capital D, E, lowercase e, capital U. And I was like, man, he's awesome. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so much. Second thing, Cape Girardeau, our grandmother is from Frona, which is close by, right?
Yeah, it's like not even 30 minutes north. But Tyler, go.
She is not from Frona. That's just where her parents had a place down there. That was like yes, she did not grow up in.
I thought it was Grandpa. I thought Grandpa had the place. I thought it was Grandpa's family. The grandma?
I don't know, but it was she grew up in St. Genevieve, I think, which is not close to there.
Tyler, as the favorite grandson, would know.
Hey, I think that I have officially taken favorite grandchild because who calls me after every single Chiefs game? She calls me. She doesn't call Tyler. She doesn't call you, Katie. She calls me.
Nah, we don't really watch. The only time I watch football is when I'm at your guys' house.
And you hate it. I
don't hate it.
No, Tyler,
don't put words in my mouth.
I am. I'm going to put words all in your mouth. I know what that sounded like. And now it's on the internet forever.
It's always funny when men give up beer or drinking for Lent because like our father did.
Still
Ian's
does.
Dad does. Yeah. Ian's dad does. Now Tyler does, apparently. And it's like, then they're just so crabby and not near as fun.
I am not crabby.
You're kind of crabby. I could tell. But it's not my problem.
That's a libertarian in you.
I know. Connor and I talk about this all the time. I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm a libertarian.
You should. You know who is Katie, somebody you should listen to who really kind of describes libertarianism really well in a very palatable way. Penn Jillette, who's Penn of Penn and Teller, the comedian / magicians. Penn Jillette does a phenomenal job of explaining libertarianism to the masses. I mean, like, it's like, guys, we're just trying to leave y'all alone, you know?
That's right.
Yeah. It's really not that hard of a concept, but people are like, well, but you have to have the government involved. And it's like, we're not talking about anarchy. We're talking about the dumb things, you know? It's like, why should the government decide what color you should be able to paint your shed? That's stupid. And there are places where that happens. That's what an HOA is. Actually, an HOA is the polar opposite of a libertarian society. Thank God we don't have one.
Penn is also like a super atheist.
Hey, Tyler, can you sing us the Bill Clinton song?
Nope.
Now listen, Tyler.
I was completely unprepared. All right, I'm out of tune. I don't know how. It's still kind of out of tune.
I can't tell, actually. You can do it.
President in another term. Oh yeah, that's right. My name is Bill Clinton. Didn't have sexual relations with her. No, Bill Clinton. I do what I want with women because I was president once and probably again. I can't keep living a lie. No. I'm just one darn sexy guy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Bill Clinton. Ooh, and that guy right over there with the gray hair. Ooh, Bill Clinton. I wonder if Hillary has a tear. Held the longest economic expansion in 37 years. That's also when everyone decided to turn queer. Oh, yeah, I wanted to go to the mountains to learn how to ski, but then I decided I'd rather sleep with Monica Lewinsky. I am Bill Clinton. I do what I want with women because I was president once, probably again. I can't keep living a lie. No, I'm just one dark sexy guy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Bill Clinton.
My phone.
That guy right over there with the gray hair. Ooh, Bill Clinton. Hillary has a pair.
That song is horrendously inappropriate for 2026, but it's so good.
I actually do keep my guitar there like all the time because it's like my office. I got no sound from you.
Katie, just touch the top of the mic. If it has a red ring, then it's off.
Well, you touched it like 4 times.
Hit it again. Is there a red on it?
Is there anything on it?
Turn it around so I can see it. I know what's going on. Press that button, press it in till it's on the first dot. Now talk. That's weird. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's connecting, dude. Technical difficulties. You know what? Do you think there's a band called Technical Difficulties?
No,
that'd be a good band name. Technical Difficulties. Except that'd be kind of tongue twister. TD touchdown. What is she doing?
You may have to check your settings. It might have switched to something else. I don't know.
Yeah, your computer went to the wrong microphone.
It's because she's using a Macintosh.
Hey, I'm using a Mac. I think you're the only one using some weird.
I got a PC, which is why my camera and my mic are working phenomenally. And then this would be a great opportunity for my mic to stop working. Oh, we lost her.
Did you computer?
To what?
Oh, with the government?
No. Don't ever register. Don't ever register. Folks, don't ever register with the government. Why does the government need to know what you're doing? It's not hurting anybody.
I have to register my car. There she is.
Okay, we got her back.
Hi, guys. Don't worry. We're recording for 55 minutes.
Good. I don't know what that was weird. I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know what happened. Guys, what else happened this week? What's everyone's pointer for the week? We're at 55 minutes. We can't go too much longer.
Yeah, the pointer is when you get chickens, it's a whole mess. So good luck.
When giving up something for Lent or doing something for Lent, it's important to remember why you're doing it. It shouldn't be something that's easy to give up. It should be something that reminds you of why you're doing it.
That's actually very, very good because, I am not a smoker, and this is the hardest thing I've ever given.
Well, why would you have it next to you?
Having that temptation, Tyler. Having the temptation next to you.
That's
It's a hard
what.
pill to
That's
swallow.
what. No, but I'm gonna get a bush latte and set it on my nightstand.
It's a good
just
one.
look-
Bush latte.
Here,
That's a good
Tyler. No, what you need is get a stag tall boy, and leave it on your floorboard of your car, and let it roll around for 40 days, and then you can finally drink it.
That's actually a really good idea.
And it's gonna taste horrible.
I hate that. Yeah, I might give up drinking for good then.
Ooh, all right. I got one. So, Katie, you in that time frame, everybody name your favorite teacher at IC. It doesn't have to be name your favorite teacher at IC, but it doesn't have to be the best one. Just the one that impacted you the most.
Katie, come on.
Miss Martindale.
Ah, Miss Martindale, she's great.
Yeah, she's still around.
And probably Sister Irene too.
Sister Irene.
Probably Mr. Star.
Yeah, Sister Irene is cool.
Mrs. Stieferman, or
Miss Star.
Yeah, Miss Star. Yeah, honestly,
Mrs.
Miss Star
Star
wins. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who is Tyler. You might remember. Remember, she was my 4th grade teacher, but she was you had her in 4th grade, but in 5th grade was when 9/11 happened. And you remember you were with Miss. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember who that was. Do you remember who you had? I'm trying to remember what my 4th grade teacher's name was. I just remember her.
Really quick. When 9/11 happened, I was a freshman in high school and I was in computer class, and they wheeled a TV in to watch it, which was insane. What did you guys? I never talked to you guys. So what? You were in 5th grade, 4th grade?
I was in 4th, I'm pretty sure. Tyler, I think, was in 5th. Tyler, you had Miss Shrimp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you guys get to
watch it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I did not.
Which was probably a good move.
I was in 4th grade, had Miss, oh my God, I cannot remember her. I feel bad. I cannot remember her name. But the thing was, her whole deal was that she would always call her mom and go into the closet to have a private conversation with her mom. It's kind of funny. And then the day that it happened, she comes out crying because we just found out about 9/11. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And I remember when she said, she's like, guys, the Twin Towers or the World Trade Center was just attacked. And all of us were looking at each other like, what is that? I don't know what the World Trade Center is, because we're in 4th grade.
Yeah, you didn't.
But then she said that the Pentagon was attacked. We were all looking at each other. We're like, wait, we know what that is. That's the military place. And we're like, oh, we're under attack. And that was about the, I wouldn't say highlight, but that's like the epitome of what we understood what was happening.
So you guys also know Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy. Yeah, he was supposed to be on the plane.
Yep, and he got drunk the night beforehand and missed the flight. God decided that Family Guy was very important and needed to happen. To American Dad, which is a significantly better show. Love that. I love that show. It's American Dad is way funnier than Family Guy because they don't rely on cutaway gags, and they're actually a well-written story. Well written for an animated comedy on Fox. We still quote it constantly.
Yeah, I mean, it was quoted in a group text yesterday.
On Family Guy. I'm just saying American Dad's better.
Yeah, Connor, stop hating on Family Guy.
Yeah. I used to know The Simpsons way better, but Futurama. Futurama is the best. I will give it that.
Yeah. Futurama is amazing. Seasons 1 through 4 or 5 are just unreal.
For a kid's show, it's the least about actually selling products, Freaking Paw Patrol's the worst. Tyler, what do you think? What show do you hate your children watching?
My kids, doesn't matter because my kids gave up TV for Lent.
Good.
That sucks for you.
Nah, it's fine. They do just fine. They'll figure it out.
You have outdoors.
They have books and stuff. They read and stuff now. No, it is not about that. They are terrible most of the time to each other because they're too overstimulated and fight over the TV. You should be more involved with your children.
Thanks, Tyler.
Wow.
Hey, weird. So serious about that YouTube Kids stuff. Most of those, the kids will be watching somebody play with a toy, and that somebody will be like a 50-year-old dude playing with a toy for kids. It's the weirdest thing ever. YouTube Kids is weird.
Yes.
No way.
Hey, hold
Is
on.
this
a second.
podcast gonna be on YouTube?
This just check your settings and make sure it's going through the Echo. It's Elgato Wave is what you want. Elgato Wave 3.
Elgato Wave 3.
Because it's usually pretty good at not picking up the ambient noise, but it's like as long as you're speaking into it, you usually pick up pretty well.
Pretty well.
Boy, I am hearing. I'm like barely hearing you, but I'm hearing the chaos that is behind you.
You.
All right, you guys should talk amongst yourselves.
All right, Tyler,
Connor, you moved out? You moved out yet?
Not yet, but I am ready to. I got all the boxes. I think this weekend I'm going to put a bunch of stuff in there. And my thought is, because I don't know if they're worth anything, but there's definitely some like old school Anheuser-Busch collector's items. And I'm kind of like, here's the thing. The moment he says they're...
Put them in your basement, your new basement.
Well, should I put them in my basement or should I put them in my new office?
New office, yeah. Do them in the new office.
Yeah.
There's no reason
So I'll
to get rid of that
so I'll set them up so that when we do the podcast, it'll be in the background. But I've told Nick and Chris 1,000 times. I'm like, listen, the moment you guys say you want these, they're yours.
Stop telling them, and then they'll just forget.
I don't know. I don't know what sentimentality means to a lot of other people, but like when I have that oaken chest that's from Grandpa Siebold, and I'm never giving that up. He built it.
Is oaken a term? Oaken,
meaning
oaken.
It's made from oak.
Not sure I've ever heard that.
Have you never heard of Shield from the Hobbit trilogy? You guys are not
never
nerds.
watched The
you
Hobbit.
Guys should be nerds.
I never watched The Hobbit. I've always watched the Lord of the Rings, though. That was dope.
Lord of the Rings was dope. Katie, we got nothing.
Katie.
There we go. There's Katie.
I literally never watched any of that or Harry Potter.
You never watched the Lord of the Rings?
I'm actually amazed at that.
No way. I thought everybody watched that.
You never watched
So, what's our pointer of the day?
Turn Daily.
He liked Bill Clinton every day.
No, don't do that. That's the opposite of what you want to do. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're going to be like Bill Clinton, focus on getting your house budget in order. Forget the other things.
I was going to say, I think he did some things well.
Tyler, what's your pointer?
My pointer is, if you ain't fat, wear a hat. If you got no jelly on your belly because you can't stay warm, I'm a skinny dude. We have issues staying warm when it's cold outside.
Word.
Like I said, be kind, do a good turn daily, go touch grass. I said it last podcast and I say it again.
Here's my real pointer of the day is that don't give up booze or zyns for Lent.
Forever. I agree.
I need to find a zyn that has like natural flavors or something. That's not like artificially flavored or just unflavored. Kind of sure. Why would it not be as fun?
Because you need the chemicals to make
You need the chemicals, man. The chemicals make your brain feel good.
Brain juice.
Brain juice. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Brain juice.
Good being with ya.
Good being with ya.
Good being with you.
Cheers.
Love ya.
Love y'all. Bye.